Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. I know none of that's for me, but you know what? It warms my heart. I hope everyone had a very happy Thanksgiving, good food, good family, good fun. Here at the podcast household, I always say we, but it wasn't. It was me. I ate way too much. And you know what? We watched Stargate because amazingly, there just aren't a lot of Thanksgiving movies that aren't animated. So that was pretty much our day. Waking up to a Bitcoin sell-off is never easy, of course, but I'm pretty much fully liquid on my shorts, so you know what? Meh. It is now a Black Friday sale, and you know what? Here you go. This is for the Black Friday sale. All right. So what happened with the AMP? What happened? Binance, tweets. What happened? I've been cruising the AMP Reddit a little bit. I just getting the pulse of the community. And apparently like 24 cents was promised and then not promised or misunderstood. I don't know, something. Thanksgiving. That was the time that it was all going to start its climb. For what it's worth, that is a completely accurate statement. But the same can be said about any crypto because it's an undefined statement. I will give you a prediction right now, and you guys know, if you've ever watched this channel before, that I don't give predictions, but I'll do it for you right now. Ready? AMP will go higher. Just wait. I'm a prophet, don't you know? Now, here's the truth. Nobody knows. Nobody. Markets, certainly not investors. We don't know what the price is going to do day to day or minute to minute. I certainly don't. We have all the science in the world, and we can't tell you what the weather will do. Some things are just not predictable. Educated guesses, yes. But when you unzip your fly and you call a number and you put a date on it, if you miss, you know what? Just own it. Just own it. Don't try and rationalize it. All right? You missed. It happens. So what did happen with the AMP? Just what should have happened. Exactly what should have happened. I talked about this a couple days ago, and it was the most thumbs down I have yet to receive on a video. Thank you for that. YouTube actually changed the visibility of the thumbs down now. You can't see how many the video has, but I can because it's my video. I'm not sure what that's about or why they did it. It just says feedback sent to creator. We don't get any emails. But you know what? We did crack a record for the podcast videos. That one did not go over well at all. So why not double down? I could come at you with some confirmation bias, all is well, just told. But I've never really done that. And it's not going to be my New Year's resolution or anything. It would certainly make it easier to do what we do here if I went that way. I'm just saying. All is well. All right. Empire, have no fear. The market will respond and AMP will move when it's ready. That is also a prediction. And it's actually true because it will move when it's ready. But determining when it's ready seems to be a problem, and people just cannot come to grips with it. AMP is a use case token, gains value on usage, and it's not getting used. It's just not in any meaningful volume that is going to move the needle for something with this much liquidity. I'm not saying this to depress you at all. I'm just pointing out a truth. Now, yes, a crazy amount of volume will certainly elevate the price, but it won't sustain the price. Can I prove that? Yes, I can. Open active trader. Proof. And insisting that everyone should buy and just hold, it's unrealistic. It is incredibly unrealistic. Markets don't move that way, and they never have. Someone will always sell because they want to realize profit, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's their money. It's not your money. And they are not beholden to you in any way in how they spend it. If they want to scalp, they will scalp. I know I do. Organic movement. This is kind of the key of this whole thing. Organic movement, utility movement, is impervious to scalping. It's not speculators buying up the liquidity. It's the network buying up the liquidity. When a speculator does it, those tokens can end up liquid again, just like that. Single push of a button. Bam. Supply and demand, fixed value, more supply, price goes down. But when the network buys it, as AMP is designed to do, it is paid to stakers as staking rewards. This money does not end up immediately in the liquidity pool. It's on the network until the staker decides to sell it. It's a very good model. I like it. I approve. Big thumbs up. But in order for the model to work, it must be utilized. And we are just not getting a lot of utilization. Keep saying long term, long term. I'm not sure if folks are grasping what long term means in this case. Years, many years. Look at what you're up against. Flexa is moving crypto spends, crypto payments into a legacy space that doesn't care about them. And most have no ability to spend crypto and wouldn't if they could. It's not only niche right now, but even in the crypto community, it's niche. It's so unusual that we take time to post videos of it when we buy coffee and pay with Dogecoin. I don't do that when I buy gas with American Express. So in order for the necessary volume to be transacted on Flexa to really rev the engine, a fundamental shift in the culture is going to have to take place. If Flexa isn't willing to put the fiat portion of the rail to work, which they can do, asset agnostic, anything in, anything out, I think that it will take longer still. They can. There's just no indication that they will. That's where Alchemy Pay is coming into play on this a little bit, because they are a fiat to crypto rail and they advertise as such. They are designed as such. I keep being told that they're not competitors, but they are exactly that, competitors. One is embracing fiat, one is embracing crypto. Their methods might be different, but their core fundamentals aren't. Value transfer. That's akin to saying that Ford and Chevy are not competitors because Ford doesn't make the Camaro. They are absolutely competitors for a limited market. But feel that I need to point out that both Ford and Chevy exist at the same time in the same place because the world is big. There are lots of customers, and no single entity can service all of them. So, in summary, what happened with AMP is exactly what happens to 95% of the cryptos when they list. People bought the rumor and sold the news. Nothing to see here. AMP hasn't changed. Fundamentally, nothing has changed. Its perception might have, but the tech hasn't. You still need to wait if you want your 50x payday. And odds are good that you're going to be waiting for a while. It's just the nature of this one. Speculation is not going to turn Flexa from 4 billion to 40 billion because everybody just holds. Doesn't work that way, man. It takes a plan, implementation, infrastructure, a big staff, huge customers, and the ability to service them. It's a tough, competitive space, and they haven't even started kicking the real obstacles out of the way yet. They can. They probably will. But it's going to take time. Take advantage of the spikes. Realize some profit. Buy back when it settles down. We see this over and over, but it seems like every time that it's the first time. What is happening here? We have no idea. It's the same movie, man. We've already seen it. Ultimately, you know what? Be a good cheer. It's still a great idea. The pieces are starting to fit in place, but temper your expectations for a while. I hate to be the downer. and I'm sure I'm going to be accused of spreading FUD all over the place. Probably not on the AMP Reddit. Nobody posts my videos there anymore. But you know what? Someone's got to say it, so I'll fall on the sword. All right, folks, that's all for me today. Please enjoy your holiday weekend, and we will talk to you again soon. Until next time, please be safe and please be smart with your money. Cheers.